Macau's history goes back centuries. From a fishing village, it grew into a world-class food destination.
Life moves more slowly in Macau. Its street food adds even more variety to its food culture.
They're not about branding or trends. These foods carry the city's history and have been passed down.
Fish broth rice noodles.
It doesn't need a Michelin star. It doesn't need to be big. Every place has its own style.
But the cooks in these little places work quietly. They are part of what keeps the city alive.
What matters most is having food on the table. And if you can help others, even better.
October 5th Street was a thriving place more than a century ago. It was an important commercial center. It still keeps much of its old look. Macau cafes are like Hong Kong-style diners. They are places on ordinary streets where you can stop, take a break, meet friends, and have a coffee. They also bring neighbors closer together. When people talk about Macau food, many think of Portuguese-style egg tarts, but those were introduced from elsewhere. The local version is the Macau-style egg tart. For us, they're full of childhood memories. When I go to Cai Chow Cafe, it's for the egg tarts. They are just that good. How have you been?
I'm good. Much better now.
You look better. Good, not so tired now. Get more rest. Have a seat. I'll grab something. Okay. Thank you. Are the egg tarts ready?
They are.
They are.
Here, try one.
Oh, great. I'd love one. Fresh from the oven.
Yes, fresh from the oven. After we changed the recipe. They're gently sweet now, not too sugary. Go on, give it a try.
Sure, I'd love to. You were exactly right about that. It has a clean, fragrant finish. That flavor is hard to beat.
When food is truly good, the taste should stay with you afterward. It's just like hearing a beautiful song. After the song ends, the feeling stays with you.
Right, exactly.
Cai Chow mainly makes traditional Chinese pastries, not Western pastries. They've been doing this since the 1960s. These are nostalgic foods. They're not about branding or trends. These foods carry the city's history and have been passed down as part of the city's food culture.
I've been making them for 9 years. Anything I put out has to meet my standards. What really sets ours apart is the crust. Most places use a butter crust with a cookie-like texture. Here, we use a lard-based crust. It is lighter and flakier.
As soon as I get off work, She says, "Hurry up, they'll be gone. If I come back empty-handed." She gets mad.
Other places have tougher crusts. Not as good. These are flakier and better.
Machines make pastries. Much cheaper now. Yes, that's exactly the point. But food made by machine always comes up a little short. It just lacks something. The flavor just is not as good. Sometimes, when the egg supplier comes, we tell him, if they're not fresh, take them all back. Fresh eggs bind well. They smell richer, and the yolks look better. For egg tarts, there are 3 key steps. Making the dough, shaping the shells, and baking them. Anything off, the whole tray goes. Back in the 1960s, my cousin's classmate worked at a bakery, making egg tarts. He told me to come work there. Once I learned the craft, I could make them myself. Then, I wouldn't have to work for someone else forever. With any craft, you have to keep getting better. You have to earn it. You cannot master it overnight. Honestly, if you don't put in the effort, who will do it for you? What would you like?
Any egg tarts?
Yes, how many?
1, just to try.
Sure, of course. I'll get one for you to try. People used to really value relationships. When you open a shop with only a few hundred, you are nowhere near what you need. A lot of friends helped me. Back then, there were only a dozen or 2 eateries in Macau. I was straightforward and quiet. I hardly knew anyone. But when people helped me, they truly helped me from the heart. They really did. That's the truth. Because of this shop, I made a lot of friends. This place holds so many memories. Everyone says hello. When an old man is well liked, people greet him like that.
Have you eaten?
Yes. These days, I mostly cook for myself at home. Catching up with friends matters. It keeps you from feeling lonely and lifts your spirits. Bread shouldn't sit overnight. Give it away. For me, I just focus on doing this well. If I opened 2 more shops, I couldn't manage them. What makes me happiest is working on the food and making it better. Like the bread we have left over. I give it all away. That's only right. People support you, so you give back. What matters most is having food on the table, and if you can help others, even better.
Portuguese food is a major part of Macau cuisine. When we were kids, Macau had 2 kinds of restaurants. There were Cantonese places everywhere. The other was Portuguese. Santos is one of Macau's oldest Portuguese restaurants, and one of the few still run by Portuguese people.
Hello. Good morning. I can't repeat dishes daily. After a while, people would say, "Same again?" So I keep changing the menu. This time I changed quite a lot. Out of 12 dishes, I replaced 6 of them. Grilled squid, fried bacalhau, braised lamb, diced pork, pan-seared steak. This lamb dish is one a lot of customers really love. Make it look nice. Here. I'm from Portugal. I came to Macau in 1983. My friend said, "Don't go back to Portugal. Open a restaurant here. You have so many friends in Macau. We all love Portuguese food." Back in Portugal, my dad herded sheep and cattle. At 10, I followed him around helping out. Why did we eat lamb so often? Because my dad's boss would often give us lamb to take home for the family. For the lamb we use this marinade. It has olive oil, bay leaves, salt, and white wine. Mix everything together. Then simmer it slowly for 2 hours. Not yet. It needs another 10 or 15 minutes. All right, buddy. Very good.
Traditional Portuguese food is bold, salty, and sweet. When it came to Macau, it had to adapt to local tastes. But the cooking and ingredients are still Portuguese.
After a while, the potatoes and onions flavor the lamb. That's what gives it that Portuguese flavor. He's from Portugal, but he's lived in Macau for decades. He feels connected to Chinese culture too. That's why he likes using a Chinese clay pot. It has character. It also locks in the aroma. When he lifts the lid, the aroma comes pouring out.
Plenty of Portuguese places, but I always come here.
They do lamb really well. You can't find this in Hong Kong.
I was born in Macau. I'm Portuguese. I've been eating here since 1993. I come every day, rain or typhoon. The lamb is full of flavor.
As a kid, I was happiest when my mom made braised lamb. She always told the 3 of us, "Eat more." My mom made lamb for us all the time. We never got tired of it. We packed it for school and for work. See you later, Mom. Thanks, but we already ate. What are you cooking there? That looks great. Mom, Christmas isn't even here. Turkey already? Look at my friends. Can you see them?
Good afternoon, beautiful ladies. So pretty. Good afternoon, beautiful ladies. So pretty. Good afternoon. Give me a kiss.
And look, there are flowers too. Everything is good, thank God. All good, thank you. Everything's going well. All good, Mom. Don't worry, just checking on you. Alright. That's it for now. A big kiss for you. A hug. Big hug. Okay. I'm sending you a big kiss too. I call my mom every single day, no matter what. No call, no sleep. In 2018, I bought this house. And I named it after her, so it carries her name. Otherwise, she'd keep asking, why haven't you bought a place yet? What about later? So I bought her one. This was my mom's 103rd birthday. My mom is here. This is my little brother. This is my little sister. This is me. We were so happy. Over 190 came, so many friends. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. I usually go back to Portugal twice a year to see my mother.
Three Lamps was where many overseas Chinese immigrants first settled in Macau. Around the 1960s, overseas Chinese from Myanmar came here. Most settled in this neighborhood. It was a working-class area with cheaper shop rents, so it was easier to make a living.
When they first came, they really didn't have many skills to rely on, and they hadn't brought much money with them. So they started small noodle stalls, selling curry chicken noodles, coconut chicken noodles, and fish broth rice noodles. That's how they took root in Macau.
I was born in Myanmar in 1961. I have always loved food. So I was a chubby kid. My two older sisters came to Macau first. They said life in Macau was better with more opportunities than Myanmar. Then they told the rest of us to come. We opened this shop in 1978. When we came here from Myanmar in 1976, we didn't speak Chinese, so we worked in a factory for more than a year. Then my father said, "Factory work is a dead end, let's get back to food," so we rented this place. We ran the shop downstairs and lived upstairs. All 6 of us slept upstairs. We've been here 46 years. I was 15 or 16 when I came here. I worked in the factory during the day and studied Chinese at night. Pay was very low then, just 200 patakas a month. But 200 patakas could cover the rent. It was hard, but we had no choice. In night school, 8 out of 10 students were Chinese from Myanmar. We started first grade at 15 or 16, but everyone in class was about the same age. This place is full of our childhood memories. Our coconut chicken noodles are very popular now. In Myanmar, they are usually served with soup, but some customers said, "I don't want soup. It's hot here. I don't have much appetite. Can I get them dry?" So I thought, why not put coconut milk on chicken? We tested it over and over, how rich the coconut milk sauce is, the chicken seasoning, and when each ingredient goes in, each step changes how rich the aroma is. It took many tries to get the flavor right. Tossed noodles are tricky too. You cannot mix them for too long. If you do, they turn mushy and stick together. You have to toss them fast. We came up with the idea of mixing them in a plastic bowl. That way, the noodles absorb all the seasoning, so the flavor goes deeper. If I really retire, you'll have to look after everything. I don't want you working that hard, but do your best. Keep this tradition going and pass it on.
I don't find it hard. I like this work.
You have to make it yourself. Only then do you know the hard work and the satisfaction. You make one bowl, and people say, it's good.
Hearing that kind of praise is what keeps me going and makes me want to do better. No chicken, pork.
Sure.
Pork squid noodles. I have been back helping my parents for almost 15 years. So I know how hard they worked to build this brand.
I've always wanted to pass it on while I still can. Every small shop needs something special to survive. We'll keep adapting to local tastes without losing the Burmese style.
Maybe one restaurant in 100 has a famous chef. But the cooks in these little places work quietly. They are part of what keeps the city alive. You can taste it, you can feel it. They take root in our everyday lives. And little by little, they become part of who we are.